So Izzy, you're a great guitar player. I wanted to know when you started getting into music.
I started getting into music when I was around 9 years old. So I started playing classic rock and
cool.
learning lead guitar, and so I was an electric
Awesome.
guitar player before I picked up an acoustic guitar. And I've been gearing towards fingerstyle instead
Awesome.
of lead improvise. So I love playing with my thumb and all my fingers and
Oh, yeah.
finding melodies, and so that's why the blues and soloing over the blues is kind of new for me again, because I spent so much time away from it. So it's so cool to see you play it, because I learned so much that I forgot, you know. So, yeah.
So, what are your influences?
I think when it comes to acoustic guitar, Lindsey Buckingham, he was one of my favorites starting off, and then Tommy Emmanuel, I got into him.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's fantastic, and I've been listening to a lot of actually Tim Reynolds. I'm not sure if that's a classic answer, but I love his style of playing. But yeah, what about you?
Well, Blind Boy Fuller, he's an old blues guy from the 20s and 30s, and he plays some great blues and ragtime, and he plays some great stuff. He was kind of mentored by Reverend Gary Davis, who's another great guitar player of that time. I know that you play a whole bunch of instruments. So, what's your favorite instrument to play?
Right now, I've actually started to play a little bit more piano, so I've
yeah.
found doing more songs in the piano since I'm not as familiar with it than the guitar. But my first love and only love will always be my guitar, so that's my favorite. I do like playing drums too,
cool.
other than with my feet. I like actually, trying it out with drumsticks. But yeah, guitar's always my best friend. Yeah.
So, do you have a dream gig or someone that you'd really like to play with?
Oh, man, we were just talking about it. Remember
Yeah.
Brandon Carlisle is always going to be at the top of the list, I
Yeah.
think. Man, who else? My dream gig. When I've always thought about Red Rocks, I don't think, just the nature of it. Colorado's always been a favorite state of mine, so I've always dreamed about playing at Red Rocks, and man, to see the side from the stage, the rocks from the stage view must be beautiful. And then the stars at night. Man, I think that would be my dream gig.
What do you feel like is your best riff or your favorite riff to play?
Right now, it's going to be an original that I wrote, so I'm still working into a song, but it's got my favorite technique of slapping the top string with my thumb and having that percussive element to it.
You do that a lot, and it sounds really cool.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's kind of a cheat, but I like it because I can use my other fingers as well. So it's short, but it kind of goes like this.
awesome.
Thanks, Jack. What about you? What's your favorite riff?
Well, I've got this one kind of finger picking thing that I made up, and it's just really fun to do.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just that. It's definitely not as good as the one you played.
No,
but,
it's so cool.
But it's really fun to do.
Oh my gosh. You'll have to show me that after this is over. That's awesome.
That was super fun. Thank you for doing this with me.
Thank you, Jack. Thanks for having me.